Alhamdulillah wa salatu wa salam ala nabiyyina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam. Amma ba'd, habibti fillah, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. One of the things that we have to be conscious of, especially if we don't have the tools to do talab al-ilm, or Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala hasn't opened that path up for us yet to where we can go and seek knowledge, seek to gain those tools to defend against doubtful issues, doubtful matters. So until then, we end up, some of us, sufficing ourselves with entertainment dawah, meaning we depend upon social media for our knowledge of Islam and the encouragement to practice Islam. And that's okay if that's all that we have, meaning to depend upon the social media, not to depend upon entertainment. But if that is the only means that we can study Islam, then perhaps we have to suffice ourselves with that. And the point being, as I said, study Islam. Because what we see is many of the people of ahwa, the people of desires, they gather together with a social media, and through social media to form an eclectic minhaj, in essence, or methodology and methodological approach to Islam. And what I mean by that is, for example, some of the people of desires, and there's no doubt in my mind that they are the people of desires, they gather together every type of speaker. You'll find that they have speakers of Ahlul Sunnah, and they'll have speakers of Ahlul Bid'ah wal Ahwa. They gather them together in order for a common hadith. Whatever they find that is for them, they use and propagate. Whatever they find that's against them, they discard and they disparage. Those are the traits of Ahlul Ahwa. Those are some of the traits of the people of desires. And that means those issues, regardless, the point being is it's regardless of whether it's on the truth or not, that they will use those things, whatever supports their way of thinking, their ideology, their point of contention. For example, as I've said before, that there are who gather together, and I'm not defending Salafi publications necessarily, but there are those people who gather together. They make memes, they make cartoons, they make every kind of un-Islamic form of animation and approach, and they take that as a sabila dawah to disparage Salafi publications. That is their suluk of dawah. Not calling people to tawheed, not sitting down with people teaching, not calling people to khair, not calling people to sunnah, but really just making an eclectic, meaning that they gather together from here and there and everywhere just to try to destroy the people in that group. This is a form of hawa. It's a form of deviance. And subhanAllah, when you look at it, we can witness that firsthand. Because what you find, as I said, that the people who do this, who gather together for these purposes, you'll find that so many issues, so many masail of Ahl Sunnati wal Jama'ah that they end up trying to refute because they have a hatred for Salafi publications. Instead of dealing with the akhta, the mistakes of those groups or individuals within those groups, they end up refuting and deviating from the madhab of the Salaf. La shak, this is madhmoom. No doubt that this is sinful and wicked. And they have defeated their own declared purpose. But we see that it's their desires, is their real purpose. Meaning whoever speaks against them, whoever goes against them, whoever wishes harm on them or can prove anything against them, we'll put it on. We're with it. We're with it. But whatever goes with the truth, we're not necessarily concerned with that. That's not our concern. That is Ayn al-Hizbiyah. That is exactly Hizbiyah. To have al-wala wal-bara, to collectively love and hate based upon some un-Islamic principle or un-Islamic concept, or the destruction of certain individuals, or the praise of certain individuals. Let's give an example to show how that could be madhmoom, even if it were to come from someone from Ahl Sunnah. For example, if someone from Ahl Sunnah says, whoever says this about my shaykh, okay, meaning not in a negative way, but meaning my shaykh is 100% right in every mas'ala. So whatever he says is haqq, and whoever goes against him or refutes or points out a shortcoming or a mistake is batil. So you begin to make your love and your hate based upon your love of your shaykh. We don't accept and love anyone disparaging the ulama of Ahl Sunnah. However, we don't say that any of the ummah of Ahl Sunnah as an individual is infallible. We love Imam al-Albani, but we don't see every single issue, everything that came from his speech is correct or not worth analysis. That's not the minhaj of the Salaf. That is the minhaj of the people of Ahwa. So that's why we love the ulama, we love Ahl Sunnah, we love the du'at to Sunnah, but we don't tajawaz al-had, we don't go beyond the bounds. We don't make love and hate based upon individuals or ideologies. We make our al-wala wal-bara based on Allah wa Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And the minhaj of the Salaf. Because the minhaj, the methodology of the Salaf, is ta'zeemillah wa ta'zeem Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. So that which is truly from the madhab of the Salaf, meaning what they had ijma'an. What was the ijma' of the Sahaba radiyallahu ta'ala anhum ajma'een on this mas'ala? Then that we make al-wala wal-bara based upon. So this shows us the dangers of not seeking knowledge, the dangers of associating ourselves with people of ahwa, the people who gather together to destroy, not build, and having them in our association and having them around us can affect us and can infect us like a sickness. We ask that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the Almighty, protect us from any and all forms of ahwa. Wa sallallahu wa sallam ala nabiyyina Muhammad.